Let me paint the picture for you. I live in a small but cozy house at the end of a quiet cul-de-sac. Great neighbors. Peaceful mornings. Until about 8 months ago, when a new guy moved in next door. Let's call him Kyle. Because of course it's Kyle. At first, things were normal. We waved, exchanged awkward hellos, nothing more. But then, the parking started. You see, I have a pretty short driveway, just enough space for my own car. And while there's plenty of open street parking just 30 feet away, Kyle, for whatever reason, decided my driveway was the best spot to pull into. At first, I gave him the benefit of the doubt. Hey man, would appreciate it if you didn't park in my driveway. He'd shrug, grin, and mutter, yeah, it's just for a sec. Only, that SEC often turned into hours. I'd come home from work exhausted, groceries in hand, and guess what? Kyle's car, parked smack in the middle of my driveway. Again. I'd knock. Ring the bell. He'd take his sweet time answering. Sometimes with food in hand, sometimes in boxers like I was interrupting him. Dude, I'd say, you've got the whole street. Why my spot? And every time, like a broken record, he'd reply. It's just for a sec. No apology. No effort to move. Just smug nonchalance, like I was the problem for even asking. I started to feel powerless. Disrespected in my own home. Every time I saw his car in my driveway, it felt like a slap in the face. Like he was marking territory that wasn't his. I was headed out of town for a long overdue weekend getaway. Finally, a break. I came home from work, suitcase packed, music on, just ready to throw everything in the trunk and head out. And there it was. Kyle's car. In my driveway. Again. Something inside me snapped. Not in an angry, screaming way. No. This time it was cold. Calculated. Like a pressure valve had finally been released. I didn't even knock. Didn't ring the bell. I just pulled in behind him. Parked. Locked the car. Grabbed my bags. And left. No note. No warning. No confrontation. Just pure, silent revenge. A few hours into my trip, I checked my phone. 13 missed calls. Multiple texts. Dude, WTF. You blocked me in? I have work tomorrow. Answer your phone. I put my phone down, smiled, and turned the volume up on my road trip playlist. I don't know exactly how Kyle spent his weekend, but I like to imagine the stages. Denial. He'll be back soon. Just wait. Frustration. Okay, seriously, what the hell? Panic. I'm gonna miss my shift. I'm screwed. Acceptance. I guess I'm not going anywhere. Maybe he Ubered. Maybe he called in sick. Maybe he sat on his couch staring out the window, fuming at his own entitlement catching up with him. Whatever it was. I hope he had a lot of time to think. When I got back Sunday night, I pulled into the neighborhood and saw something beautiful. An empty driveway. Kyle's car. Parked neatly on the street. He hasn't used my driveway since. Not once. No apology. No conversation. Just silence, and a whole lot of space between us. And honestly, that silence was louder than any argument. Sometimes, the best revenge isn't loud or aggressive. It's quiet. Simple. Letting someone feel the consequences of treating you like a doormat, and walking away with your dignity intact. Because here's the truth. Disrespect only continues as long as we allow it. If that ending gave you even the tiniest spark of satisfaction, smash that like button and tell me in the comments. Backhand index pointing right, what would you have done in this situation? Have you ever pulled off a perfectly petty revenge? Hit subscribe for more stories just like this, where karma always finds its way home.